So guys, in our previous episode I explained Yggdrasil protocol, how to install it, how to use it and basically what it is. And since then I'm getting questions about how to do development upon of it. Is there any SDK for Python, for C or some other languages? Well, basically no. Yggdrasil is written in Go, so probably in Go you are going to have some SDK for it. But from what I know, there is no SDK in any other language. And is that a problem? Absolutely not. You only have to follow a few guidelines and you are going to be able to develop your own applications atop of Yggdrasil protocol. Because in lack of better expression, Yggdrasil is actually virtualization atop of existing Ethernet. So in this episode I'm going to teach you how to build a simple API with Python and what to be careful about. And basically if you take that example, you can project it to any other programming language that you work with and to any project that you are willing to build. And of course the condition for this to work is for you to have Yggdrasil installed. So your service must be running and in here it's my Yggdrasil IP address. We are going to need this later. And if you don't know how to set up Yggdrasil network on your computer, check my previous episode. Now I'm just going to transfer view to my Visual Studio. And first we are going to build that API that I've been talking about. Alright, now simple explanation. So I'm going to use Flask in order to build my API. This is just housekeeping stuff. And in here we are going to have only one method, get value. With that method we are going to return value in between 1 and 100. And this part is actually important. First you are going to choose port that you want your service to run on. And now with host you have to provide this value, double column. This means that this service is going to work on all of interfaces with IPv6. Make sure that you don't forget that part, because Yggdrasil network works upon IPv6 protocol. And now let's build the client side. And now in order to print response, I'm going to print response.text. Alright, let's get back to API. Now in order to start API we have to provide few arguments, so instead of pressing this button I'm going to open terminal. So I'm going to use Python module Flask app api.py port 10010 and host double column. So this is important. Why? We have to match port and we have to match host. And as I said, this host means that we are serving on IPv6. Alright, I probably have some typo. Aha, no. Have to type run. Alright, we are running now. So server part it's done. Now let's get to client part. And I'm going to execute it, run from dedicated terminal. Alright, we have it. We have response 5. Let's see what is going to be another response. 55. Once more. 7. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this URL. And I'm going to get back to my web browser. New tab, I'm going to paste this URL. Yeah, it works perfectly. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope that you learned something new and interesting. So please like, subscribe. See ya!